Hello, audience. Welcome to another episode of Have You Seen It? I am Charles, and I am with my lovely co-host, Denise.
Hello.
She's in all yellow today. All right. We got all kind of colors going on here. We got Baby Yoda. We got lightsaber, which I have no clue why we got it up here. And then we got yellow, and I actually got a little color on today. I got a burgundy on.
Yeah.
What is up with that, huh?
I have no idea.
But I neutralized it all out with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Denise,
Yeah.
start us off. What you recommending today for our audience?
All right. I am recommending a Hulu original breaking news in Yuba County.
Yuba.
This movie stars Allison Janney, Regina Hall, Mila Kunis, Awkwafina, Wanda Sykes, Ellen Barkin, who I did not recognize at all, Matthew Modine, and Juliette Lewis, to name a few.
That's a lot of people.
There's a lot going on in this story, but the basic premise is Allison Janney plays Sue Buttons, and she's tired of being overlooked. Today is her birthday, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. Her husband, her sister, her co-workers, nobody is thinking about her at all. And so she's feeling some kind of way.
Oh, yeah.
So
I get that.
So she's thinking that, especially the husband, golly, you've forgotten my birthday. Well, she follows the husband, she's out and she sees the husband with a bouquet of flowers. She sees flowers. She's like, oh, God, what was I thinking? He didn't forget. So she follows him. She's like, well, where is he going? And so he ends up at a motel and he meets his lady friend at the motel. Of course, Sue is mortified, gets herself together and she says, I'm going to confront him. So she goes to the hotel manager, gets the key, goes into the hotel, just unlocks the door, goes in, and she catches Carl in the middle of doing his business with his lady friend, and he's getting down and looks up, sees his wife, has a heart attack, and dies. So of course, both women are like, oh my gosh, and Sue is like, you know what? I'll take care of this. Sue buries him on the motel grounds with a knapsack. Okay? Goes on about her business, and she contacts Juliette Lewis, who is a talk show host whose claim to fame is finding missing people. So to make her worst day ever better, she capitalizes on what she has done by claiming Carl is missing. Well, fast forward, unbeknownst to Sue, Carl was doing some shady stuff of his own. He was laundering money for Awkwafina and her daddy, but he got tired of it and decided, I don't want to do this anymore. And Awkwafina's like, no, you owe us some money. So now you got Awkwafina and her daddy after him. Then you got Regina Hall, who's a cop, and her partner on the missing persons case. And then you've got Wanda Sykes and her crazy behind at her place of business with Carl's brother-in-law trying to figure out where is everybody and what's going on. Laugh out loud. Dark comedy and stupidity. But it was funny. The cast of characters that they put together was really good. And like I said, I didn't find out who Ellen Barkin was until the credits rolled. I was like, that's who that was. So I recommend this dark comedy, an hour, 36 minutes, right up my alley. breaking news in Yuba County.
Outstanding.
What you got?
So my recommendation this week is the movie Dune, starring Timothée Chalamet, Oscar Isaac, Josh Brolin, a cast of a whole lot of people. There's a whole lot of people in this. It was just so many people in this movie, right? It's ridiculous. The movie centers around 3 ruling families, a sect, and a indigenous race. Mm-hmm. So, what is up with these 3 families? What is their problem? They can't stand each other.
Okay.
They cannot stand each other. Did I like this movie?
Yes,
I did. Yes, I did. I love this movie. I thought it was a really good movie, but even though I thought it was a good movie, the big talk around this whole movie was the one person that everybody saw in the trailers, but she was only in the movie for 8 minutes, and that was Zendaya. Right? She's playing Shani. If you look at the movie, you're gonna find that she is going to play a bigger part in part 2 of the saga of Dune, because in the beginning of the movie it tells you that this is part 1. Okay. So you only seen part of the story in part 1, and they did a really good job of the acting. Was really good, right? And in this version of Dune, it was a lot of diversity in there, right? You had a lot of people of color. The people in the desert actually looked like they came from the desert. So my recommendation is Dune. So Denise, who is, you nailed it.
My nailed it is Wood Harris from the miniseries The New Edition Story. I really loved the miniseries. I watched it like twice. It was really, really good. And part of the reason why it was so good was Wood Harris's character as their manager / choreographer. No nonsense, old school. He was their mentor. He was a father figure, and there was good chemistry between Wood Harris's character and the younger actors who played the younger version of New Edition. And then when he reappeared in the miniseries as they got older, the chemistry and the bond between them was equally as good. So he is my nailed it, Wood Harris.
Okay, so my nailed it is Rosamund Pike as Marie Curie in Radioactive. First, I love her. She is an outstanding actress, and she just killed it as Marie Curie. She was a hellraiser, and she played it to the T in at that time a dominated field by men, right? But the girl was the smartest girl on the block, and as you know, she discovered radiation, right? And she's discovered the many ways that you could use radiation. And my nailed it is Rosamund Pike as Marie Curie in Radioactive.
Friends, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that like button. And we're available on every podcast platform in the universe. Just type in, have you seen it, with Charles and Denise, and there we will be.
Audience, thank you very much for joining us for another episode of Have You Seen It with the lovely Denise and yours truly, Charles, and we are out.
Bye-bye.